So there's a principle that I'm thinking of as you're saying all this that I've always talked about with my athletes that I don't hear a lot of people, or at least enough people, I think, talk about, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Is the element of having some level of rhythm, and I always joke with my athletes that if I'm going to write a book on speed, I'm going to call it rhythm and glutes, right? And there's two things you see in really athletic people, and that they have some level of rhythm. Like the most athletic guys always can dance, and that they have some glutes. I always say if you see somebody with a flat ass, they're either the referee or a spectator. So where does rhythm fit into all this stuff in terms of getting people to understand that there has to be some sort of elegance and rhythm to their movement?
Yeah, yeah, and there's really multiple levels to that if you think about it, because we have the rhythm of, let's just take the easiest skill to generally see is sprinting. We're just running, okay? We're just running straight down the track. Well, there's a rhythm to that, right? You can't be herky jerky and be a good sprinter. You can't have like sometimes my arm goes here and other times it goes here. There's rhythm to the cycle, to the gait, and everything we're doing. So that's one of it. But there's also rhythm to on field, on court athletic movement, which means sometimes my speed needs to be submaximal to make a better play. Sometimes it needs to be maximal. Sometimes it needs to be like surrounded with hesitations. Like I go, then I slow, then I go, to deceive a defender. So rhythm is that ability to be able to move really, really smoothly, have some grace to the action, and that falls into body and spatial awareness. That's really critical. But if we understand there's rhythm to the joints and the arms as we go and the legs, but then there's rhythm to how we change pace and change speeds to be able to kind of deceive an opponent. That's really important as well. Or if we're the defenders, we have to be able to have that ability to put the brakes on enough to be able to maintain orientation of position, then be able to accelerate again or decelerate or change direction. So yeah, that's really important. And Eric, this is why I teach like a 180 series, because a 180 series takes a lot of grace. It takes a lot of rhythm of movement. So if I'm running at you guys straight, and then all of a sudden I turn and I start backpedaling in the same direction, there's a whole series we have called the 180 series, and that develops that body awareness, spatial awareness, but my ability to have rhythm of my stride, and not all of a sudden when I turn, I fall over, and I go down. That's part of rhythm and coordination and balance. It all fits in that same family.